Hey, fan mail. Ooh, oh, pow, 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 pow.
Fan mail.
So good.
And yet, so bad.
I don't know if it's so bad, unless you mean
Ooh.
it's bad.
It's so bad.
I don't know. I'm just still a bit upset about today's Elden Ring. If I'm honest,
What happened in Elden Ring?
I think that my progress on Saturday and Sunday was so good that my sheer incompetency today has been a bit of a come down. If I'm honest.
Do you think you were nervous because I was there and it wasn't Zach, so it
It-
felt unfamiliar?
It's like being in the presence of greatness. You know, you lose it a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get James in as a coach. That might help.
Oh my! Are you ahead of me or no?
You didn't even recognize that as Isaac Burke.
It was a joke, but
I was excited to get in. Wow. Yeah, you just show up at 8:00 on a Monday.
I think I think what they said to me yesterday was I am technically ahead of you in some ways, but I think there are certain things.
No, you are just straight up.
Oh, I'm just straight up ahead of him now. Okay, I think there might be one or two little bits you've done I haven't though, like collecting specific items.
Well, yeah, James is going in the correct order.
Well, there you go. So, but we did a bit of mopping up today, actually. So I don't know. Maybe there's a few little bits of things that I've missed that I need to get.
There's a lot of stuff that you missed.
A lot of stuff I missed. I've speed run my way past you, but it might be to my detriment in the long run.
Yeah, especially those fighting those horse guys should have been a pretty good indication.
That was rough stuff. But James hasn't encountered said horse boys yet, I assume.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, don't spoil anything for me.
No, I won't. But maybe I could potentially coach you now if you want, bad advice. Then
You know what? I can take bad advice and turn it into useful skill building. Don't worry about the advice. I can take anything you give me and put it into play in the smartest way. I got a big brain, is what I'm trying to say. The biggest brain.
James Big Brain Heaney. Yeah, fair enough. I spin to win my way past you. To be honest, my only advice with you would be to push left trigger, left trigger, left trigger, left trigger.
Danny, you're speaking my language.
Thank you.
I honestly would really like to see you guys work together. You guys should coach each other.
We'd probably learn a lot about not just each other, but the role of a coach.
Yeah. You realize that the coaching that you guys have been getting has been superb and that you've been, squandering it.
Pencil me in for a Elden Ring. I'll join you, James.
All right.
I'll
do the one after this. I'll go eat breakfast.
I'll spin you to win you.
Yeah, he's like, go get the claymore, and then you win. Where is it? I have no idea, but
I remember where it is. I could even take it to
where it is.
It's down at the bottom in that castle at the
James
bottom.
Eating?
James is eating. Yeah, you caught him.
I'm chewing on my cheek. It's chewing on my cheek.
Okay,
James.
James.
Inside my mouth.
Think about how rude it is. We've been working for 2 hours already, and you show up eating late.
I'm not eating. I'm not eating. All right. I'm chewing on my cheeks.
What aren't you eating?
Well, I sure as shit don't have a bunch of oatmeal on the side of my cheek.
Oh, God, nasty. It's just a wet, sloppy oat in your mouth.
A wet,
Disgusting.
sloppy oat.
Oof. The idea of it's making me sick.
Yeah.
I probably never will drink oat milk again. Ugh.
Oat milk? Well,
yeah, no, I will.
I do make, I don't know if this is like blasphemy or something, but I make my oatmeal with oat milk. Sorry.
Why would that be blasphemy?
Well, you're not supposed to mix like beef with cheese or something? I don't know. Isn't there like something where you're not supposed to mix two products of the same? Yeah, so it's not kosher oatmeal. I don't know.
Oat on oat is fine. Nobody cares. There isn't
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. There's
Well,
no
Erin doesn't
religious
like
faction.
it. She thinks water and oatmeal is the way God intended.
I mean, I always make it with water.
I think it's disgusting.
It tastes the exact same. And aren't you covering it with like butter and syrup anyways?
What? Not syrup. I use brown sugar. And I use goji berries, raisins, baked pecans, cacao powder.
Ew.
In fact, I might want to take another bite of it.
Don't. Just turn your camera off, mute yourself, come back when you're ready. Everyone will just sit here and wait for you.
It's gone. It's the problem. It's gone. I was scraping the edges of it because it was so delicious.
And what happened this morning that was so important that you couldn't be on time with your eating?
I had to. Oh, my eating was. The problem is I was working on a whole bunch of other things. I took Punkert to the hill. I got her some frisbee throws because yesterday she was going bonkers. What was the other thing that I did? Oh, I mean, I cooked the oatmeal. That took a while.
Okay, 5 minutes. Yeah.
I have scheduled. Well, I haven't really scheduled the recordings for this week for original understudies, but I've been reaching out to a couple different people.
You had to send some emails? Then that's all you had to say.
Yeah, I sent one email.
So you've been up since like 3 a.m.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I sent one email. Because I saw Craig Kukowski. Do you know him, right?
Yeah.
So I saw him at a party the other day, and he asked me about the show, Original Understudies, and he said that he wanted to join. And he said, send him
fun.
my favorite episode for him to listen to before
so you can get the format, or so you can see if it's quality?
I think it's a mixture of both. I think it's a mixture of both.
Can I give you a note then? Because I was listening to it in the car on the way to and from my class on Saturday.
Yeah.
The in-between Original Understudies.
Okay.
If those aren't all Halloween episodes that I listen to, but that always sounds like a Halloween. It's jarring.
Oh,
it's jarring.
Well,
in between the scenes. Yeah, it is. Have you heard it?
I love it. But that's
okay.
That's Toivo's addition to it. He asked me if I was okay with him doing that, and I said, yeah, sure. But I have not heard anybody say it was jarring. I like. I kind of wanted it to originally just be kind of like really groovy and like trippy music in between. So it was never my idea to have it like the goddamn devil. Original Understudies. Like that. Like that's not what I had pictured. But I don't want to. I'm not one that likes to squelch one's artistic vision, and that's what he's doing a lot of free labor and. So I took his I allowed him to put that little spin on it.
Yeah.
Should I tell
on Halloween episode or every once in a while, or I don't know. It just seemed aggressive.
It's on every episode since episode 3. So yeah. Okay, that's good. Thanks for the note. Yeah, thanks for the note. I sent him the episode with you having the toilet koi fish because I think it's a really funny episode.
Yeah. Yeah, the episodes that I listened to were really fun and funny, and like obviously you're getting what I personally believe is some of the best talent in LA.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm really lucky that I can. I think it's just a matter of like I've been here so long. I've made connections with all of the best improvisers.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming to the Original Understudies infomercial. If you want to order the Original Understudies on CD or DVD, just go to patreon.com/Gamefront. Gotcha.
All right. Any announcements this week?
I taught a class in person on Saturday, a notary class.
Was it the first time you've done this in a long time?
I did one in like Aptos, like maybe like 6 months ago. But this is the first one where there's like a lot of people in a little room. Just don't go outside, anybody. It's not worth it.
How many versions of COVID did you catch?
Well, there is 30 people there, so I'm sure at least 30.
30 different kinds?
Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, just don't leave your house if you don't have to. It's not worth it. I mean, it was fun. It was fine. The people were nice, but it just is a lot. You know that people are just outside doing stuff all the time?
I've been going to parties almost every single day.
Holy moly.
I went to a key party the other day and it was insane. I hadn't been to a key party since the 70s.
My whole family has it right now. Not my family in LA, but my extended family.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Or not extended, but the family that doesn't live around here. Yeah, they all have it. So it's
That
still out
sucks.
there cruising around. So
Yeah. I mean, I know it's still out there. The numbers are actually worse than they were when they stopped tracking it in the papers. I don't know why. Now, in order to find out how bad COVID is, you have to like go to
Google it?
like. No, it's not just Googling it, because then you got to go, like, if you really want to get the information, then you got to go to I think it's the CDC. It's a .gov page to get real information.
No, it's where do you think they're pulling those numbers from?
Well, the thing is you just get these snippets on Google. When you Google it, it doesn't give you context. If you want to get
7-day
like
average.
Yeah, but I want to know like what it was like in August compared to what it was like now, which is how I know.
Okay,
It's
I will
way
tell you,
worse now than August.
7-day, no, it's not. 7-day average 2,718 in Los Angeles County. Today, well, let's go to today, let's see, the 21st, 998. So it's halved. So you're wrong. You're looking
Okay.
at the wrong stuff.
Well, it might be true that I'm looking at the wrong stuff, but in all fairness, the last time I was checking was before I went to New York, and the numbers were looking like they were getting worse and worse.
Oh, no. Unless you went between May and July, that was the last bump here in LA. Maybe in where.
Oh,
you're going,
I'm
it's different.
see. That's the other thing is I'm not looking for here in LA. I'm looking for like the state of the country because I was traveling the country.
Where were you going?
New York, Chicago, and I had spin the bottle contests in different places all across the country.
Okay,
Spin the
so
bottle
New York,
contest.
Also, almost the same exact trend. So you're wrong there. Chicago. Let me see. This is so hard to find all of this information because I had to put in COVID rates and then the
So
city
think
that I'm
about
talking
this, Morgan. If I'm going to New York City, am I
Uh-huh.
really going to just check New York City since it's a capital of a place where everyone in the country is visiting? Or do you think I want to know how the country's doing?
You want to know specifically the place.
But the place has more tourists than anywhere else. So I want to know what kinds of people. You know how many people that I was on the plane with to New York City were from New York City?
I'm looking
Not
at
that
the
many.
entirety of the United States, and they all kind of have the same graph. Pretty similar.
Well, I don't believe in science, so whatever you're saying doesn't
there
matter.
we go. Yeah, all right. Yeah, as long as we figured it out in the end what the real problem was. So just for the future, when you want the real data, just put COVID rates and then what the place, United States, the world, the city, the town, whatever you want, and it'll pop up.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a look myself now.
James may be wrong, but he says it so confidently that I want to believe.
He does have a tendency to trick you in that way. I think that's the hallmark of a great performer, though. If you can say something with such confidence that people believe you,
confidence man,
or a politician. Have you considered running for politics?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course you have.
Would I vote for James?
Would you vote for James?
Of course you'd vote for James.
No, I don't know. I know too much.
Well, you don't know what you're voting for yet. Like, what's he running for? Like governor, mayor, president?
Yeah, I don't want him running any of those things.
What about just general boss?
What if you found out that your mayor or your governor or your president or whoever didn't understand basic physics of an elevator?
I don't think most of them do, to be fair.
That's a nightmare. That's why we're gonna get too deep.
As far as I'm aware, you don't
religion, or should we move on?
You don't vote for a boss, do you? Like, people in a workplace don't get together and say, "Let's vote for who the boss is going to be." Do they hold elections for people who? Do you think that might be the way forward?
In a workers' collective, yeah.
People should elect their own. Well, look at the state of this country. Do you really want to do that to yourself in the workplace?
In the workplace, if we start doing that in the workplace, it would start changing a lot of stuff. Because do you think that there's any chance that if the workers were in charge of like how much people got paid and how much everything, that the CEOs or the people at the top would be making 500x what they are making down on the floor, making the thing that makes the money?
But if you got elected to a position of power, eventually somebody's going to go, you know what? I'm going to keep all the money for myself, and that's how you end up in the situation you're in. Greed will prevail in the end. They will, but they will just, enact some kind of law to make them.
So the capitalist overlords have made you think that no matter what, greed is always going to win in the end. When that's not true.
All right. Do we have any actual announcements?
Well, let's see. Announcements.
Well, I'm retiring from Gamefront. That's one announcement.
What? Why would you do that?
To get the pen.
Oh, to get the pen?
Basically, when you retire, you get a pen. It's
the bullet pen's been gone for a long time, Morgan.
It's not the bullet pen. It's just a regular Bic stick.
I got a big stick for you.
But it's worth it,
It's a big stick with a sticker on it that has the word Gamefront written on it with a nicer pen than the one that he's being given.
I'm going to start a new channel called The Original Video Game Understudies.
Come on, man. I've already got that channel.
The original playthrough Understudies.
Why don't you just call it The Original Adventure Bits?
I listened, because I guess I had never listened all the way to the end of an Original Understudies episode. When I got to the end and you started listing off the people who were supposed to be doing the
cast members.
Yeah, I was so confused as to what was happening.
Yeah. But they couldn't make it. I mean, we're understudies. Don't you get it?
You got to explain that over the top, because at the end I was like, what is it? I like, you've explained that concept to me, and still when I heard it, it was so shocking that I was like, wait, what's happening?
Well, the good news is it couldn't possibly have ruined the show, because it's the end and they're done.
Just leaves them confused. That's what I would say.
Were you listing off people who weren't in the show during the credits?
Off every last person that was not in the show.
He lists off a group of people with random names they were the people that were supposed to do the show, but instead the understudies took their place. When if you wanted to do that bit, which I think is fine, at the top it should be like, oh, and here's James Heaney replacing so and so, who is like an understudy for it.
Well, the problem is there's a lot depending on it. It changes each month. But it's a Patreon level. If you pay a certain amount of money, you can be a cast member, but cast members are not allowed to perform.
Cast members it should be up. But it should be up front.
But there's more. There's more cast members than there are performers.
Wow, suffering from success. Tough, James. Must be nice.
This sounds like a nightmare. Anyway.
And don't you think that would be really confusing if I listed off a whole bunch of people whose names are probably not really recognized, and somebody's like, oh, I was really hoping to hear Morgan in the show, so I'm turning it off. Bye.
Up at the top, you're like, we had an amazing original cast, but we've replaced them all with their understudies. Morgan Christensen will be replacing whatever the person's name is. James Heaney will be replacing whatever their name is. And then, then you just continue on and like in the beginning hosting bit.
Well, I appreciate the note, and I'll continue to think about it. But I like how
he's not going to do it.
I like how fast we get to it. Right now, we say "Welcome back to Original Understudies," and then I just start introducing people. That would take like an extra 2 minutes to even get to the show.
The fact that you have more Patreon members at that level than you do have like actual people on the show to kind of do that, bit with. It's a good problem to have. But
it's a great problem to have.
Does it not highlight a fundamental flaw in the concept, which is it's a bad idea? And maybe you should do something else. Maybe you should just find another way to include them in the show.
I don't know. I don't like these notes aren't really landing well. These notes are these notes sound like shit is what I'm trying to say. It's like they aren't good
no,
notes.
man. It's
nah, you're doing great.
That's it. I'm taking another bite of this fucking oatmeal.
Oh yeah, here's a question about how you feel about like the two works that you do, because you're putting all this energy into the Original Understudies, and you also put all this energy into Gamefront. Have you ever eaten oatmeal on your goddamn podcast, you sick freak? I'm out of here. I gotta go.
Hey. Thank you for the super chat, Bruce. That's very kind of you. You popped it up at the perfect moment, just as James was choking on some oatmeal and Morgan rage quit. But you are welcome for the entertainment. What is happening?
In retrospect,
You paid $20 Canadian for this. Oh Jesus! Let's just reset.
well, the good news is that really was the end of my oatmeal.
Okay,
Bad news is I think I really tilted Morgan.
I know. He said, "No, Morgan, come back, Morgan."
There is no more. I really like. There's nothing left. I'm sorry I did that. I was wrong. I will consider the notes that you gave even longer than I was going to consider them before you left. And you're right. I don't eat during the podcast. But here's the other thing, though. I record that podcast for 1 hour. I'm going to be recording today for 10 hours with Morgan. I mean, 6 hours is going to be tech work, but we'll be at the camera and the mic for about 10 hours today.
That is a long time. It is a long time. Yeah, fair enough.
And he doesn't give me breaks during the day. He's a pretty harsh boss.
He's a slave driver. To be honest, I wouldn't double down on upsetting him while he's already gone.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know what? Maybe we should start with Spider-Man, and if he doesn't come back, then we can go on to the videos that he was in also.
It's true. Let's do some. Let's start with Spider-Man. But yeah,
start with Spider-Man.
Let's roll the intro. Excellent intro there. No talking whatsoever.
No. Is there a fire alarm or a carbon monoxide alarm going on?
Don't worry about that. It's all under control. I'm just gonna go on mute.
Okay. All right. Well, then I guess I'll start off with Pelagius has the first comment at the bottom of the screen. It says, "Guy working at Feast, feeding the homeless with Aunt May." Ew. I don't understand why that's gross. And then it says 614. That's why you have this spider scan sense whatever on your right stick that you press that highlights objects. James always manages to make things harder than they actually are. I'm curious to see the first attempt that you cut out. By the way, although I don't know if it works on first viewing or only right as you get the item. But if you go to collectibles from Backpack, Peter, and then can I get a read more if you can hear me? Danny can hear me.
I can hear you, yeah.
You see how it says read more?
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Do you mind? It's all right.
Absolutely. You enjoy.
Peter would make a comment about it. It's nice trivia and world building. Like you get an idea which villains he's already faced in this version. 1910, yeep. Good job, James. 4015, carefully choosing a spot, considering all the possibilities, calculating all the angles to later just plant the mine on a random pipe by accident. Then even took it a few good seconds to realize what happened. Brilliant, just brilliant. I don't know if we want to watch any of those clips. The one that sounds the most exciting to me is the one where it's good job, James. I don't know if we need to watch anything that's just going to break my spirit more. Oh, yeah. I finally got this jumping mechanic.
I'm not perfect at it yet, but it's a hell of a lot better than I was last time I played.
I can't tell because I'm watching a stream of a stream, but did the upscaling look better?
But they're so hard to see.
Oh. So this one was really difficult. So I'm supposed to, I guess if I used the scan, it would have showed up a lot better, which makes sense now. But I didn't really realize scan was going to help me with that. I have to break all of these air conditionings or whatever they are.
Can't leave.
I was on mute because I was trying to save people from the beeping.
It's okay. What is the beeping?
It's because there's motion outside there's been a lot of problem with crime in the area. So it's just my CCTV cameras making beeping noises to tell me that there are people in places they probably shouldn't be. But, people just like to walk dogs and stuff randomly around.
Yeah.
So it's going again. It's like it never ends, honestly. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what it's beeping for, to be honest.
God, that's not where I wanted that.
Thanks,
Anyway.
Biden.
I know. I was going to say in regards to the 4K. So what we're doing is, we're upscaling. So we're still like James's video is still in 1080p, but I upscaled it to 4K. And I think it looks better, even though you don't get more resolution. Obviously, you need you get better bit rate. Right, so
Yeah.
it means it's
Which
less.
is
It's
pretty
less
interesting. They give you a better bit rate when you do that.
Yeah. So
Hey guys.
Oh, hello. So hopefully it looks better with a better bit rate.
So HR called me. I needed to come down here and talk to somebody about eating on camera.
Yeah.
Jeez, Zach, I got busted again. In all fairness, it was a rage-induced bite of oatmeal.
Well, we have quite the list of complaints from one young Morgan Christensen. Seems like today you've been pushing his buttons.
I know, and I don't know if there's anything I can do about it.
Was he
but
giving you good input on how to start your podcast?
He gave me some good input, but then he went on to give me bad input.
Okay,
Like,
I'm just gonna write that down.
Yeah.
Why are you HR? You seem like the worst person to be HR.
I know. I don't know how it fell down onto my shoulders, but apparently I got called and I was told, "Hey, you are HR today. Get in there and solve this issue." I feel like a regular JK. That's short for Jared Kushner.
Oh.
A piece to the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that here. Now, okay. So James ignoring.
Oh no,
Good
I'm not ignoring. I
ideas.
listened. I'm listening to his ideas. I'm considering his ideas, and I'm not going to eat any more oatmeal.
Patronizing HR.
Oh, that's not. That's not what I'm doing. I
no,
love HR.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put an asterisk by that. Okay. Well, basically, you guys are gonna be suspended for a day. You too, Danny. You're just
What?
included in it.
I own the
I think
company.
long story-
How can you say?
I don't think you do actually. Can we roll that tape from GPW a while back? I believe I'm the owner now.
That's
And that's how we got HR.
Oh my god, it's the actual HR. I gotta go.
Okay.
Can we swap Mikey in for Morgan now? He's just shaking his head.
No. It looks like there's about to be a big announcement from the DOJ. Fingers crossed. Somebody.
The Department of Justice?
The Department of Justice.
James.
Somebody with a rather day-glow tan could potentially be indicted very soon.
Ooh, I have a hard time believing that, but I'm there's nothing going to stop me from hoping.
At a loss for words.
I mean,
Yeah.
You know.
I heard rumors he was firing up his jet in Mar-a-Lago, like out in Florida, like getting ready for a nice long
to
trip.
try and get out the country as quick as he can.
I mean, I don't know if it was true because it wasn't like a reliable news source, but it made a lot of sense when I read the tweet.
So, serious business. Is he coming back? Has Morgan genuinely left?
I'm sure that he'll come back in a little bit. Morgan is a wonderful human being in 1,000 ways. And one of them is that he is a forgiving, loving friend, brother from another mother. And I know I pushed his buttons, but I know that if he's out there listening, Morgan, can you hear me? I am so sorry. I won't put oatmeal in this big mouth. Come back to the house and let's play some games today. Did you like how I rhymed mouth with house?
Yeah, that's
That genius. It was.
I'm surprised you don't have like a show on morning, like a morning kids show.
I should.
You like the new Mr. Rogers?
Jesus.
What? Jesus?
Mm.
Oh, I'm wearing my Morgan shirt today. That everybody thinks that I'm a really religious guy because I tell them it's me and Jesus.
Yeah, it's James and Jesus on a t-shirt.
I've gotten that mostly too. Everyone's just like, so I know that's Jesus. Who's the other guy?
Jesus,
Well,
Jesus and the
Jesus
guy
was
from
God's
Anchorman,
son.
right? I mean,
Yeah. All right. So then we get Pelagius coming in saying 1435. Somebody's concentrating really hard. Also, never seen that bug before. I don't know what the bug is, but I know what my face looks like when I'm concentrating. It's like worse than a cry face.
what was the bug?
I didn't see the bug, so I was looking at my face.
Oh, I think it was the fact that you landed on a not like a vehicle actually during this chase. I've never done that.
Oh,
but
like
I don't know,
landed
maybe
on a
there's something
tree.
else.
You mean like when he lands in the tree?
Jeez.
Like that?
Oh, he kind of jumped off the tree. Yeah, maybe that's what he's talking about. Oh, I didn't know you could really web zip to another car. I've never been that far behind.
Come on. It's not that far behind.
Ugh.
Oh, Pill says there's more. Apparently, there's more.
Oh, there's
There's
more.
There's more. Let's watch it again.
There's more.
We probably haven't seen the bug yet.
Well, yeah, we have. You've been on the screen the whole time. Aren't you a spider?
It's nice. It's funny.
Yeah, man,
It's good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jeez, I paused it.
Was that the bug? Oh.
Jeez. I'm not used to these quick time events.
Oh,
that
what?
must have been
Oh,
it.
now that's a bug.
Okay.
Did you see
Yeah, that
how
was a little jarring.
he's so kind of
Well, look
split
at
into
this.
two?
52.
Well, he just did like Spider-Man into the
it.
Spider-Verse kind of shit.
He into the
Yeah.
Spider-Verse.
Wh-
The hell
when he
out of
goes
that
off
guy.
the truck, do you see that? Like there's like two of him.
These quick time events.
Let me put it in slow motion. There's some weird stuff going on there.
I love when you say you're going
Um,
to put it in slow motion. Everyone loves the slow motion that YouTube can provide.
I don't even know if you can do it anymore.
It's under the cog.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, this is great slow motion.
You know me and my cogs.
Wow,
Spider-Man.
it sounds like the Matrix.
Spider-Man.
The sound is great.
Oh! Oh, the man fucks you. He fucks you good.
This is amazing. Look at this.
Yeah. And then why not fling yourself in front of the car? Yeah.
This is the way to watch all of our videos, frankly.
Yeah, it's the opposite of chipmunk mode.
Mhm.
Good stuff. Cheese Master 679 says, "Lovely, keep it up." Smiley face. Thank you.
That's great.
Will do. Or should we say thanks you too? That seems.
I think that's even less appropriate. Yeah.
That makes less sense.
It's yeah. And then Ulasar's botnet says, every time they mention Jefferson Davis, I think the president of the Confederacy. I wonder if that was intended, because that's an interesting choice, if so.
It's a very interesting choice if it was intended. I always think, when I hear Jefferson Davis, I think Miles Davis because it's his son. And I just can't believe that they went with Miles Morales instead of Miles Davis. You know? And then I also think of Jefferson Airplane, but that's completely different. And then I think
Jefferson
of Starship.
I was going to say,
Then I think
well,
of Jefferson Starship. And then I think of Gonzo because he's the Muppet from space. My brain just goes on that.
I was gonna say, stop your brain. It's getting far away.
And then once I think of Gonzo, I think face penis because that's what he has. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Damn it! I'm
but
turned on now.
Me too.
Thank God this is filmed from a waist up.
Kamikaze says, "How many hours did this take you? Wait, how many hours didst thou taketh?" What does that mean? I think that might have been me cutting out because I did like a first attack
All right,
at
that
the
was
air
pathetic,
conditioning stuff.
So I hope I edited that out.
Yeah, you edited out something there.
Pathetic.
Well, I didn't know, like, because I went to the building and I just walked around, like, I didn't blow any of the air conditionings up because I just didn't know that they just looked like they were part of the building. I had no idea. So then when I got done, I had to just cut it and start it back over because I realized my mistake at the end.
Yeah, that was not my favorite mission.
It was a dumb mission, but I haven't caught any pigeons yet. So my guess is that's the dumbest one. I feel like I'm going to draw a hard line and not catch any pigeons.
Yeah, you've been doing a pretty good job at not catching any pigeons so far.
Yeah, it really makes me mad that they'd even have a mission like that. Like, that's so dumb.
I know, to force you to collect some homeless guy's pigeons that reminds him of his dead wife.
I mean,
Spider-Man, get your priorities right.
I mean, what's this guy's
You
name?
know
Dick Dastardly.
Dick Dastardly, yes. I mean, you put those webs on a pigeon, and then when you take the webs off the pigeon, you're pulling all the feathers off. The pigeon's never going to be the same. You might as well just remember what it was like when you were together, like the guy had with his wife, and just let the pigeons go.
Yeah, let them be free, because, like, it's true. Just plucking something out of the sky, if that was me, I'd be terrified. I'd never forget that. I'm going to have to hunt down a spider.
Kamikaze says, big steaming vents are hard to see. Noted. Well, it's hard to see if you don't really think that, I don't know. In retrospect, it's really easy to see.
Well, if you're inside the steam, it's very hard to see anything else.
That's absolutely true. Then he goes on to say, if for some reason you don't like using gadgets in
gadgets. I don't like using gadgets in combat. Sorry, go on.
It's worth noting focus is used for both healing and finisher moves, the 2 button presses to do a takedown mechanic. I absolutely know that, but I like gadgets more. And then Ken Eric says, friendly neighborhood, Heaney Man, zip. Oh, and here comes Zach. What is that? What kind of a face is that, Zach? Is it an angry cry face or is it a laughing cry face?
That's a laughing cry face.
It kind of looks angry. But what is it?
It's a laughing cry face. Or you meant what's the time code?
I think they call that discombobulation.
I laughed because you're like, this is stupid. How am I supposed to figure out where the car is? And that there's that thing on the screen right there, right above your head.
How the hell am I supposed to search for a getaway car?
Are you talking about the blue thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I still didn't really realize it.
Yeah, it's pointing you in the direction of the car. And then somehow you managed to notice a tiny little red dot on the mini-map. But that big, huge...
Yeah, the radar thing on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I found it. Good for me.
Yeah, you still did it very, very quickly, so I was, like, very impressed. But you're like, this is stupid. Like, how am I supposed to figure this out? I loved it.
I can't believe I didn't see that thing on the screen.
Yeah, there's another mission, I think, side mission that's like that.
Well,
just a heads up. Yeah.
The chat rejoices for the return of the Gentle Lentil.
It's the Gentle Lentil coming back.
He's here.
I've made apologies. Did you hear the song I sang for you?
A shout out was given to Adventure Bits.
It's not even that you ate on screen, which, you know is it bad.
I know it's bad.
I begged you for a decade not to do it.
Uh-huh. And you're right, it's not good.
The only thing that bothers me more than that is dishonesty.
I know.
And you lying about there not being any goddamn oatmeal in that bowl and then taking a freaking giant bite, an inhuman bite of oatmeal. It's disgusting on so many levels. Disgusting visually, disgusting audibly, disgusting morally.
Oh, the humanity.
I was listening to it through my car radio, so I didn't even have a visual, but the audible part of it was gross enough. It was something special.
All you have to do is go, I got to take a bite of oatmeal. I'll be right back. And then you just mute yourself and turn your camera off.
Yeah. And you shove that spoon of oatmeal up your ass.
It was huge. And the cacao, it was all dark.
Oh.
You know, I completely sympathize with Morgan. I felt similarly betrayed when I was told that I couldn't backstab while crouching. This was the kind of painful kind of betrayal that is difficult
Well,
to deal
to
with.
be fair,
Uh,
when I said it, I believed it.
okay.
And in all fairness, when I said there was no oatmeal left, I knew I was lying. I'm
Yeah,
a bad man.
That's the difference.
you
'cause
are a bad man,
You
yeah.
also elaborated. You're like, oh no, I was just scraping the sides. There's none left. It wasn't just like there's no oatmeal in the bowl. You were like, oh, I was scraping the sides. We were all everyone. Here's extra information.
I have a problem with lying. I have a problem with lying.
Yeah,
It feels good to get that off my chest, though.
everybody
Well,
knows that.
Now HR has been summoned, and we can, maybe we can agree
Yeah,
to.
thanks Zach for trying to get ahead of it.
Yeah, that's
The lawsuit's coming either way.
I think if James can apologize, we can all move on.
Mhm. I did.
No,
I'll
his
apologize
apology
again.
means nothing.
What?
It's the
Because
apology.
you've apologized for the same infraction over and over and over again. I'm not dumb. I
Maybe
don't believe you.
there should be a punishment. We haven't done
There
a
should be an HR person.
we probably do need HR.
Mikey did pop in real quick and was just shaking his head.
Fine, I'll do it. James, you're fired.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Danny, you got a problem with that?
Jeez.
I mean,
Guess what? You're fired too. Zach, how you feeling?
I'm on your side, man.
No, I don't like suck ups. You're fired.
Oh,
Who else is there?
He's gone mad with power.
Mikey,
I think-
we can't live without Mikey, so Mikey's safe.
Yeah.
Mikey's safe.
He gets a pass.
He's the only one who
Gets
is
a
safe.
pass.
To be honest, we should all just leave him to it. Really,
Do I get a pen or is it dishonorable discharge?
it's
Dishonorable.
dishonorable discharge sounds like a medical condition. You should probably go and get that seen too.
Oh, those
That's
ghosts
like
are
the-
running by your house again, Danny.
I know.
It's
They don't.
been
They just.
wild.
I'm sorry. I'll fix it for next
He
time.
claims there's
It's-
no way to stop the beeping, which is
There is. It just means I would have to go away and try and
The
figure out.
madman that created that device. Like, no, you can't turn off the beeping.
You can turn it off. It's just I'm just trying to not turn it off for the moment.
so I've been lied
But,
to twice today.
no. You can.
He
I
said
can.
that same thing to me yesterday twice as well, and then he was like, "Well, you can, but I'm not gonna do it."
So, Danny, correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying you can't turn it off because you want to make sure that it's tracking whether or not there's somebody doing nefarious acts by you.
Yeah, I've turned it off now. Don't worry. If I die, it's fine.
Wait,
Uh,
that was
If that thing beeps again, Morgan is going to be upset for being lied
if
to.
it be,
a third
if
time.
it no, I'm not lying. If it beeps again, it's because I didn't do it right. But I think that should stop it. I'm not sure.
I think
But-
it's
so
like the
when
Simpsons
it's-
episode.
when it's
Very
beeping, you're like
close.
looking at a camera and like seeing who is doing it,
Well,
walking by.
it's just telling me that it's detected a person or a vehicle in an area that it shouldn't be, because you mark out where you want to have the detection zones. And then if it detects people there, the problem is it, even though it's allegedly got AI detection, it seems to get confused. Like, for example, it'll think rain is people and things of that nature. So
Well, it
it's
doesn't
kind
rain
of-
there very often, right?
It rains all the time. That's kind of the problem.
Sounds like you got a good system there.
It's good. Yeah,
it's
it's
working out well.
professional setup. It's
You
good.
can see through the rain. You can see through the rain.
I know.
Where's the culprit?
I'll get it fixed. Don't worry. I've turned it off now. Anyway, are we done with Spider-Man? 1 down, 2 to go. Episode 22 of Resident Evil. This is the last one, right? The last ever one. You finished it. Done.
Yeah,
is it?
it's called Probably the End, but I don't remember going over the other episode that we had another Resident Evil video
Yeah,
that
there
we did
was
last
2.
week.
Now there's only the one.
James, did
What?
you just upload the one? There's definitely 2. What's that other one?
There isn't any more. At least not that I was given.
This is why I'm gonna retire.
I mean, I'll take a look now.
Too
for
many
you.
days in the field.
Look
Yeah.
at where part 21 is, because we recorded 2 that day. Unless it's possible that we just didn't get them both released, but I think yeah, it must be.
episode 21 of Resident Evil, Wipe 'Em Clean, was released on
Yeah.
9 days ago, and then we did a fan mail 6 days ago.
Oh,
and then
because we
released
didn't
this 5
record
days ago.
anything last week. You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you guys
that
did do a
makes
fan
sense.
mail.
We did a fan mail
We did do.
a week ago where we covered that and Elden Ring.
Yeah, that makes sense. I blacked out last week.
Good job.
All right, so here it is. Probably the end. Zach is a real bore. Zach is a real bore. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Pro Marky. What is it? What is this?
Professional.
Oh, he turns. Yeah, he turns around and makes like a.
Right there.
Oh yeah, he shoots through there.
Jeez.
And you were
That was
questioning if
pretty
he was
good.
gonna. Yeah, it was. Bad.
Could a sniper rifle just clean remove somebody's torso like that?
Well,
Well-
what it's doing, I was shooting a thing behind it that I couldn't see, and I just guessed to where it was, and the removal of that is what exploded it.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. That's
Wanted
pretty
weapons
cool.
of fate. It's
So,
that
so you
bitch.
kind of hit like
Jeez.
a grenade or something behind him.
Well,
It's
No, it's like a
leech
growth.
type
It has
thing?
like a red hot, like spot that you're supposed to hit that causes
okay.
max damage.
But it was really good aim because he just kind of was able to picture where it would have been at behind him. Because typically, if the roach or leech or whatever it is in the front, it glows pink, but you couldn't see through him. But it felt like an Anakin Skywalker moment.
Elmano Mike 920, nice job. So quick at solving this puzzle. Question mark. Ha 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 ha. Oh no.
Oh no! What is the puzzle?
Mikey, we've been
James,
just
not
make the
editing this
content.
out.
Oh yeah, I
This is
cut
not
this.
fun. Just put markers on. Oh,
You edited it out?
Well, look.
oh my god.
Are you sure I can't
That's-
edit this out?
I
Come on.
came here so many times and it didn't.
I
say
mean, we
anything.
literally. I cut like 20 minutes of the recording out because we just walked
After
back
I-
and forth.
Begged you not to?
Is
You
this
didn't
a
beg me not to.
Yeah,
Listen
I'll
to what
be
you
the
say.
idiot.
You better edit it out. I'll look like an idiot. That's
I
what
will.
you
That's
said.
sarcasm.
Well, sorry. I didn't recognize sarcasm. But trust me, nobody needed to see us go back and forth when it was just
That
at the
was pretty
prompt.
dumb. Like, they should
But you
have,
can
like, a
see-
little
Why do you
symbol
why do you think they're here,
on the
James? You
left.
think they're here to
Why
see us
not?
play
Like,
really
you're
good
doing
or look
something
like freaking idiots?
so
Well, they might be
Wait,
here to
wait,
look at you looking like an idiot, but I got a big brain.
Oh wait, I
Yeah,
went-
Mikey gets it.
I mean, these guys. seem
Oh
to be
my
cool.
God.
Maybe they're sick of working.
This
for
is the
Star
most
Wars.
frustrating fan mail I've ever been a part of.
You literally said, you better edit it out. Otherwise, I'm going to look like an idiot.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Well, I'm not a joke guy. I don't get goofs. I don't get jokes.
Based off of all of our other interactions leading up to that moment, you couldn't decipher what I was talking about?
I guess I don't know what to say because I'm walking a thin line of one side being a lie and the other side being the truth. And I don't think you want to hear either of them.
Yeah, I
So-
know that you knew and you just did it anyways because you thought it was better.
Well, I also thought that I had some pretty good argument by you telling me right there that I should cut it.
Oh, you think that I would just let it slide because I said it to you?
I was hoping. Elmano Mike says at 48.50. Clearly, you guys haven't watched A-Team. By the way, great job abusing that eyeball boss, James.
Mike
Oh, you did run through this guy quick.
Yeah.
just jumps into a helicopter blade.
Spoiler alert, she freaking does.
Wow.
How did she do it?
How did you do that? That doesn't
How did
make
she do
sense.
it?
She quantum
I mean-
leaped it.
This does seem like something that would happen in the A-Team, but yeah, that's
Wait,
that's
she did?
amazing. This is
Wouldn't have been great if we just saw a pink mist.
Yeah. Like that's just all red.
How did she get inside the helicopter? Come on.
So
Ridiculous.
casually already sitting there.
Yeah, just like
I love that.
not even a mark on her.
How
What
great would it have
ridiculous.
been if you like looked forward to the like cockpit and it was Mike? I survived, guys.
Wife, I'm clean.
Yeah, like, do you guys know this chick? See you later.
Wife, I'm clean. And it just flies out.
Mike
Dark
has
Age
brain
is curious
damage.
if we follow any other gaming channels. I follow Steve the Ghost.
Steve
That's
the
about it?
Ghost. Steve the Ghost.
Steve the Ghost. Steve the Ghost.
I don't follow any other gaming channels.
Of course.
Game Ranks. Probably the only one I watch.
I haven't seen the Resident Evil 4 remake.
I watched the ad for it yesterday. It looked pretty good.
Killed the
it
dog.
It looked pretty good, honestly. I'm not going to probably play it. Maybe
make sure
maybe when it comes out, I'll just like play all of them again one last time, knowing how to beat them all. I should be able to get through it all,
You
4
said
hours
you
each
weren't
game.
going to play it until it came out, and then you'd play them all again. That's cool. You weren't going to try to play it before it came out?
You never know.
It's true. James Heaney, we need you.
Wait, Steve the Ghost. Why is there this? When you put Steve the Ghost into YouTube, this other guy pops up. That's your name.
Uh-oh.
What?
Steve the Ghost has been catfishing us the whole time? You're telling me this is not a picture of his genitalia?
No,
The
it's
best Steve
definitely
and
his
magic
genitalia.
stories for kids of 2020. So you can learn with WoW English TV. I've never seen this guy before.
I don't watch a lot of other YouTube, just because I don't have time. But
Wow, Gamefront wasn't even subscribed to Steve the Ghost, but we are now.
But I like Nerdcubed. That's a good channel. If you haven't watched him. Anyway, do you want to pick an auto response to this?
Really have been pushing those shorts.
What?
Well,
Pushing those shorts?
I think Welcome Aboard would probably be the least appropriate for this.
Yeah, I think so, especially with Elmano Mike.
Because Elmano Mike's been here forever.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Do you have any? What do you think, Morgan? Are we going to try to play what was the extras that unlock? I don't remember what it was. That they
No,
said
we're
we
gonna
should
move
do.
No, mercenaries
Go to
or
6.
something?
No, yeah, we're going to go 6.
Yeah. Really disappoint yourselves. Get to 6 already.
Well, we want to play co-op, right?
Yeah.
I just want you to
Yeah,
do 7
that'll
and 8.
save it.
I don't care about 6. If it was up to me,
I'm
you'd
gonna be
skip,
like,
you'd skip
"James, get on
6
my back.
and go straight to
got
7.
you."
That's what you
Oh,
should
yeah,
do.
and 7 could be in third person. No. Or it's going to be, right?
No,
October
Village
20th.
Village is going to be in third
Oh, it's
person.
Village, not BioHazard. Damn it.
7 is not going to be in third person, but I would play through it in first person. Oh no, you could play it in third because that's a new thing to do and you're used to it. I don't know. It's up to you.
So Resident Evil 6 is 4 players. I'm just
God,
saying.
you mean you want us involved?
I mean, I don't
Wait,
know if
what do
it's
you mean
drop
it's
in,
4
drop
players?
out.
I think that's for like multiplayer, like different modes. I don't think there's a 4-player co-op like storyline. You only play as 2 characters during like any story. I think. Oh, there is a section that there are 4 of them. God, that game sucks.
I mean, I might be wrong, but the small Google searches I've done says it's 4 players, drop in, drop out.
I mean, how is that possible on previous generation hardware?
You
They
don't
can't
remember
even
4-player
get
games?
Hardware.
You don't remember 4-player games in PS4, PS3, or Xbox 360?
Nope.
No, they absolutely would have been.
Left 4
Sure.
Dead. Yeah, okay. I remember some. There's a couple out there. You got me.
Yeah, no, I
All right.
Steve the Ghost says at 42 minutes and 55, he did not expect Spider-Man to make a cameo at the end. And I believe it's actually just an actual giant spider. Although he also does have a man's body, so that's fair enough. That is indeed a Spider-Man.
It's Pennywise.
Take all those
Yeah.
eyeballs out.
I have to say, that is probably one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen.
Hands
It's-
just
it-
all
See
together.
walking down the elevator.
It's not good, that, is it? I mean,
I can show you a couple things.
I'm sure you
You
could.
know,
Uh,
I want to see him too. Send him to me.
And now Steve the Ghost.
I like your not safe for work secret posts.
Oh yeah, did you? I see it, and that last one was complimentary.
Yeah. Well, I like my favorite one is you punching the bathroom door buck naked.
Yeah. Well,
That's a classic in my
we
mind.
all channel Patrick Bateman once in a while.
It was wild because I just wasn't expecting it. So I was like, oh, this is really a real piece of art.
That's how I feel about that movie, American Psycho. Some people just don't get it.
Steve the Ghost at 4730 says,
Hold that toxic
"Give
menace
Leon
to
the D, James." I don't know. Not
Wait,
sure
what?
if we really want to watch that clip.
Yeah, let's see that one.
Give Leon the D.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Run. Jump.
D.
Give him the D. Give him the D.
Oh, he jumped over there,
Yeah.
and the sound went off.
Good job, James.
Yeah, don't worry. The sound is off for everybody.
There should be sound. That's
Woman
weird.
possessed.
No, it was
50.
just that
No.
the game sound cut out right at that moment.
Ah, okay.
Wait, does that pop up down here?
What pop up?
Oh, that's a cheer. It's asking me if I want to cheer.
Spartan 31590 says 6 is definitely going to be a good co-op stream. The story is off the walls and ridiculous, but it's great co-op fun.
Spartan, you're wrong.
Is it going to?
You're so wrong.
Is it anything like Resident Evil 5? Because I haven't played 6, if I'm honest.
I think it is like 5. I think it's better than 5.
It's better than 5.
5 was fun.
5
I'm
wasn't
coming
great.
to California in November, James. I will strangle you.
Wait, you're gonna be here in November?
Yeah, yeah. Dude,
What day-
Morgan's like, I gotta get out of here.
What days?
Practically the whole month, the 9th to the 30th.
That
Yeah.
sucks, man.
You mean
I'll
you
be out of
did?
town.
You mean you didn't want to see those videos in person?
Yeah, right.
Should I
I'll give
put
you a
my bunk
live
bed up
show.
or what?
Yeah.
You got somewhere to stay?
I do.
Okay.
My other friends just kicked out their other roommate, so I get to stay in his old room. His name was
Oh.
Zach too. Just to fill in. I guess you can stay here. Your name's Zach, right? This isn't going to be too confusing for us.
What part of town are they in?
North Hollywood.
Cool.
Oh. Interesting.
So practically another state.
You know North Hollywood is east of the 405, right?
Well, yeah, but I'll just hop on the 405 and then hop off onto the 10. And I don't remember how it gets there.
Woman
Is it
possessed
the
is
fu-
going hard. Cheered 2 bits.
2 bits.
2 whole
Yeah.
adventure
Yeah,
bits.
how much is a bit? It actually costs us for bits.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know how that even works. I don't know what the
We get
animation
so
is.
few bits.
I mean,
Why do I feel like I have that exact unstable unicorns? Maybe I've just seen that in your background before. Is that a game?
Yeah, it's a game. It's but the Exploding Kittens guys.
Oh, okay,
Stable
that's why.
Unicorns.
That's
I
why I
got
know.
Bang.
I
don't
got
have-
bang.
I should put my Dark Souls one up. I keep forgetting to get my streaming and put it up. I want to put it up right here.
Yeah,
You guys all have streamers, right?
I'm still working on getting one.
oh no,
Oh, Mad Mikey V is coming in hard with 100 cheers. Not
100
Not to
bits.
disparage
I think
the
it's
city of Woman Possessed giving us 2 cheers, which is a very nice action. And Mikey B somehow is coming over the tops.
Mikey was knocked out of second place on the leaderboard and apparently could not let his stand. So keen
There's a
as he
leaderboard,
is
I'm not in-
to beat down our paying audience by just coming in hard with a 100 bits to dishearten everybody. Damn it, Mikey.
Gosh dang it.
Oh, anyway, we should move
Well,
on.
Mikey's rolling in it now after his one stream, right? Didn't he have like 1 million people watching him?
He had 1,000, I think.
1,000 million.
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000 million.
Yeah.
Isn't that a billion?
it was at the Met Gala. It was like
Yeah.
Remember
they had a
when
special
Danny was
exhibit.
like, it was like, oh, he had like 100 people watching him or something. He like totally just undercut it.
try to pull out the carpet from poor Mikey.
Ooh, what is this video? Skyrim, 4,200 cheese wheels rolling from higher Hrothgar. 100,000 views
Yep. See that Mark Burnham, he knew what he was talking about. You see,
from the Andraxi. But do you think that he just saw this guy's video and then was like, we should get 100,000 views on our video too?
Mark,
of the
Yes.
exact
Mark
same
Burnham,
thing?
yeah, that's literally what he was doing. Yeah.
I mean, if there is original thought in that guy's head, I would have been fucking surprised.
In all fairness, I think that's what he was hired to do. I think that that's what they wanted him to do. I mean, Break Media was the godfather of user-generated content, of taking other people's things and making money off of it.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
we were
how
talking
user-generated
about it
content
yesterday.
is supposed to work, if I'm honest.
Not necessarily supposed to work,
Go to
but like I used to,
break.com and see how that paid off.
yeah.
oh,
but
It's a
I-
shit show nowadays.
we discovered it still exists. Don't go there. It's not worth it.
It's a really
Um,
weird.
Wait, really?
Break.com for some
BuzzFeed,
reason.
or it's like
Yeah.
it's just basically trying to do has stupid like articles that are meant to. Ooh,
Well, breakmedia.com is just a donut. Let's just someone's parked on the domain.
oh, break.com is what it was.
Yeah,
It was
break.com.
Oh.
yeah,
Same logo, but even more trashy content somehow.
yeah.
Oh, they don't even have a SSL certificate. It's unsecured.
yeah. Well, I don't think Break was very secure to begin with, was it? But you never know.
It sold for 100
yeah.
pesos, I think, at the end.
100 whole
Flesh-eating worm
pesos.
from Argentina invades mainland Europe.
I warned you not to go on
Best
there.
places to travel in Romania. Top 7 tourist attractions. Eight ways to combine foods to double the weight loss effects.
Wait, you eat more?
Hilarious
to lose?
moment.
Yeah,
Dog
double-
greatly
yeah.
annoyed as black cat keeps grooming it. 18-month-old boy dances joyfully in rain for the first time after months of drought.
I don't know why that's
Lustful-
funny. That's sad.
It's
Lustful
bad.
male lion has 7 cubs after mating with 2 lionesses.
Okay, Four Squirrel says Wave Runners. I thought it was Battletoads.
This one
Please.
just says match tricks, experiments, life hacks.
I can't listen to anything more about Break Media. It's what I'm trying to avoid every time I open my phone is articles and things like that at the bottom of something that's legitimate. So I prefer you not fill my ears with the things that I've been just barely successful enough to avoid in real life.
No, you're 100% right. That's exactly what this is. This is all just generated from those paid news articles.
it's amazing
and it just
that-
has a break
yeah.
logo in the corner.
Break.com doesn't even have like good articles and then the spammy stuff underneath. It's just the spammy stuff.
just the spammy stuff,
It's
yeah.
just the spammy stuff.
Well, at least they're doing what they love.
Yeah. Staying true to the brand on Break.com. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I
Understand what a
think
drought is.
yeah, it's unbelievable. As I'd love to know who owns Break.com because, as Mikey rightly points out, I think Morgan did too. It doesn't even have an SSL certificate, which is
I wouldn't be
amazing.
surprised
In
if
this day
James
and age.
somehow has the rights or I have the rights. Like it's gonna scroll to the bottom and just like this is hosted on WordPress. Copyright Zachary Dan.
Yeah, plot twist. It was James's website all along.
Mitch still has it.
yeah, it's Mitch. Oh no, I don't think Mitch would
This
do
is a
that.
subsidiary of IGN. Oh no. Break's getting its fingers into IGN now.
Oh,
At least they knew how to review a AAA game this time, like Gotham Knights, and actually gave it a 5 instead of like Cyberpunk.
by that
Good.
When is Cyberpunk going to be good? I want to play it so bad.
Yeah, I think
It is good.
it's good.
It is good.
It's quite good now. They've just released all mod tools for it. There's a lot of great mods for it. Like I think you
Let's
should
see.
give it a
Pill?
go.
Where's Pill at?
Pill should agree with me. I don't think it's going to get much in the way of updates after this. Anyway.
Every time I
think
talk
it's-
about it, he's like, you should wait.
I think it's done. I think it's about as good as it's going to be. Maybe when
I thought they were
DLC
still
eventually-
planning to do like some really big update with like a new DLC or something.
They're going to do one DLC, I think, but outside of that, I think. Well, I mean, yeah.
So,
Well, you heard it here, folks, from
Yeah.
the
So Four Squirrel says
now.
Wave Runners. I thought it was Battletoads, bleep, and I don't know what that's talking about. Maybe we were referencing a Nintendo 64 game.
Wave Race 64 is what you were
Oh,
trying
Wave
to
Race.
talk about, but you kept saying Wave Runners, and then you said Wave
Yeah.
something else, and I was like screaming at my phone.
I couldn't remember the name of it. I was really into that game.
Loved that game. And then you could unlock the dolphin, right, to ride? Do backflips.
What?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Pretty sure
No,
you could.
you're thinking of Echo,
Yeah, he's thinking of Echo.
or you're thinking
that
of
was a
the penguin on
side-scrolling
1080 snowboarding.
Wow, man, 1080 snowboarding. That was a good game too.
I liked that.
That was a
game.
really good game.
We need to go back to those days. Take me back.
The N64 controller is actually really good. It just
We're
didn't
talking about-
last very long.
Yeah, right. The joysticks would just kind of shit
Yeah.
out. They had like shit. Whatever they used to like.
Do you not think having a third handle and having the second analog stick on the middle handle was not a bit weird?
No,
I think it's-
because it depended on what you were doing.
Yeah. I also really feel like they were one step away from having a truly like left-handed, right-handed controller. Like if they would have, instead of having the directional pad, just had 2 sets of the same buttons on both sides, so that
No.
if you're left-handed, you could just switch which hand you were using.
But I mean, that's how they used the C's, right?
Yeah, it is. It's just that I think they could have actually made the buttons the same.
It's just buttons on both sides. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I loved the Nintendo 64 controller.
But you're right.
Um,
It probably should have been the stick on the far left side and then the C's in the middle, like 2 sets of 4,
Oh yeah.
like kind
Yeah.
of diagonal on the other side.
We should make a new controller.
Time to redesign the 64 controller, guys.
No, I think what we got is good. Well, now you have to control
Oh,
the camera
yeah.
and the player, so
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Well, if it was a wireless
these things
controller,
all.
what if it was shaped like an octagon? So you had 8 different choices of hand placements. Well, really 4 different choices, but your hands could go in like 8 different ways. I'm picturing it in my head. It seems.
I
really
hate
great.
it.
I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, are you out? Mark's
I'm
out.
Mark's out. I'm out.
Ken Eric 86, what a triumph, boys. Now on the cluster F that is Resi 6, GG, Games with Heath. It's time to wipe it clean. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Pelagia says, Resident Evil 6 is coming. Oh, that'll be a ride. Extra, you could just stream as a bonus since it's pretty short, an average of 4.5 hours.
So we should get at least 8 hours out of it.
Yeah, 8-hour stream. Dan wants to know if we're going to play the Resi 4 remake when it's coming out. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if I do play it, but I doubt we'd put it up on. It would be maybe a stream thing or a
Do you think-
personal play.
Do you think that's Dangerous's alternate account? Or is
On
that
his
a different
burner
Dan?
phone?
Yeah.
No, there can only be one Dan.
Right?
Dangerous says, I think you were thinking of Wave Racer, not Wave Runner or Wake Riders. Congrats, James, on getting the last boss kill for once. What the fudge is that supposed to mean? It made up for RE3 at least. RE6 next. Let's go. Okay.
Well, and it's got the 87 in both of them. I think it's the same guy.
Yeah, but
Okay,
this one's
it's
got a
Burner,
4 and a
they
1.
changed accounts.
Dan 4-1. Yeah, well, maybe,
he was born in
maybe.
January 4th, 1987.
You should never put your date of birth in your username. Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Bad
Or
idea.
April 1st. Oh, April Fools. 4-1. Dangerous, were you born on April Fools?
If he's here, why don't you just ask him if it's his account?
Well, I did, but he was here earlier. I think he left since as soon as
Then Dark Page says exploding loads.
Great.
Okay.
Um,
El
think it means-
Scorcho. It is absolutely mind-boggling that firepower is the least thing you reluctantly upgrade on weapons, and you even skip it on some weapons. It's literally the most important part of any weapon. I'd max that out before I even consider weapon capacity or reload speed or range or any of that stuff. Well, here's the thing, El Scorcho. We beat the game without it. Didn't even need it. don't
Expert
think we need-
style.
We didn't need any of those upgrades.
Now, El Scorcho says, I'm curious to know which of the remasters was Morgan's and James's favorite so far. Mine was RE3. My favorite was RE2.
I think 2 is better. There's too much stuff missing from 3.
When we played 1, was that a remaster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then 1.
I might be with Morgan. I liked all the constraint that the camera angles have. I feel like it adds a lot to the mood.
Yeah, well, and I think that there was just more puzzles and less action. It felt more like a horror game than than an action game, and I definitely feel like it's moving towards an action game. And 6, it sounds like it's going to be just a straight up action
But
game.
7 really is a good horror game. Oh God, is 7 good? Do you think
That's
I
what I
should
bring
just
back.
coach you through 7, or should we play it together?
We
Pass
got to
back
play
and
it
forth.
together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You've already played 7 though.
I have, and it's
But
it's like one of my
played
favorite
one
games
and
of all
you
time.
didn't remember any of it.
But I played that when I was a little kid. I played 7 like 4 years ago, so I don't remember any of it either.
when you were a
There's a
little
big
kid.
boy.
I played 7 probably like 3 years. Whenever it came out, I played it right when it came out, and I loved it. It was great. I played it in VR though, using VR as like where you put a like. I guess it's a desktop inside because it's not a VR game, but I played it in VR on my yoga ball. Would you be up for playing it and like playing Resident Evil 7 in VR? Like set it up so that we're playing it. I don't know if we can even do that through.
I wouldn't go down that
Parsec,
route.
probably not.
No,
that's bad. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Yeah, but 7's great, and I can't wait for you to play Village because James hasn't played Village yet, and it basically is a continuation of 7. So it's they go well together, those two games. And Zach's in Village. He's one of the non-playable characters. So
I'm the merchant, man.
he's Zach's the merchant.
It's because he's a fat guy. That's what Danny finds funny.
No, it's
He
not.
just
That's not
associates
that.
me with the fat guy, and
It's
he's
You
like,
know I'm a fat
"Ah."
guy, right? Danny, you think it's funny that I'm fat or what?
No,
Yeah.
no. I didn't say it was because
Ha ha, funny fat, or-
I didn't say that. I just said it was because I can't remember why.
Keeping it going, dude. You keeping it going.
I genuinely can't remember why I decided you were the merchant, but
Because you're a horrible human being.
okay.
I wish you were around when we played the Slenderman game. Fucking Slenderman.
Speaking of you and me getting on well, this is
Yeah, Danny was talking about how well you guys were getting on over the weekend.
We're doing great.
There's like not a lot of outbursts or anything.
No, but then it's Monday. Monday comes around, and I'm like
Well,
Garfield, man.
Yeah.
Hating the
Love
Mondays.
lasagna.
Oh, here, and we're gonna give
always.
away a free copy, 2 free copies of this game.
two
to
free
our
copies.
2 favorite.
Yeah, we got to pick
Two
you.
favorite? Wait.
We
Whoa,
got to
whoa, James, don't tell them that that's how we're doing it.
Whoa.
No,
You're gonna see
we
behind the
They're
curtain.
random
Nobody
from the
look behind
people
the
who are
curtain.
watching.
from our two
well,
two favorite comments. We picked the 2 best comments, and those are the 2 people. Obviously,
I
from different
think,
people.
There's only
Danny
2
left
comments, right?
himself an easy way out of this by misspelling the word favorite.
Yeah, that's true. But
So wait, we're gonna all together pick which comment we think is our
so
favorite.
we'll read them all, and then at the end we'll decide which 2 are our favorite comments.
So
and
out of
then-
the 3 different users that left comments, okay,
I
wait,
know.
there's 4.
I
All right,
admit.
so Steve the
admittedly,
Ghost is bowing out because he's saying he'll never get a chance to play it because of his backlog.
okay.
So that's fair. That's
Okay.
that's the honorable thing to do. Though you could
It's
get it
true.
and pass it on to somebody else
Mhm.
that would play it.
Well,
Yeah.
We'll see.
but anyway, we'll
Treat
see.
it
But
like
also
I
a little
do gonorrhea.
presumptuous that your comment's going to be the favorite.
Yeah, he already knew. He was just like, oh, guys, I mean, I'm going to just take my name out of this because I know it's fucking on.
Who said that?
Oh, James, please. Hey, focus.
Yeah.
Right here.
I
Right
just
here.
couldn't hear you. Who said it? Who said that they were going to have the favorite and that they're going to bow
Steve the
out?
Ghost.
Oh, Steve the Ghost. So
Ken Eric didn't comment because he didn't want to win.
Yeah,
I'm waiting to see
that's
James
why-
sneak in
that's
a
why
comment
Hugo
from
didn't.
himself.
It seems like a bunch of people just didn't comment because they didn't want a copy of the game. That's not a good
Okay,
reflection on
so-
the game.
So this is the bad
It-
format. This is a
it's-
bad format.
But it's a really good game, so God knows why people wouldn't want a free copy of a game. I don't.
Danny came up with the rules. I would almost said we should have just picked your favorite comments from overall, like all the other.
I would
videos.
say randomly generated.
I say we give
Yeah.
them votes to Steve the Ghost.
And then let him sort it out.
It's you, yeah. You figure out what to do with these codes, okay, Mister? I have a big backlog.
Well, how about
Sorry.
Sonnen does a live stream and gets 10,000 viewers.
let's circle back
And
to
we'll only
this
say 10.
after we read through some of the comments, and then we can find out. Maybe it'll just become really clear when we finish reading all the comics.
Oh,
James-
sorry guys. James is getting anxious about ending
comments.
this stream.
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
some.
I thought he
oatmeal
was trying to
eat.
throw his own
Um,
comment in there so he could pick. Oh,
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Heaney.
Let
Give
me
me
just
James.
give me 1 second. I got to start a new account.
All right, refresh the page. So the game friend, leave a comment below. Well, all the comments are above it, so that's weird. We'll pick
it's in reverse
our
order
two
for this.
favorites
Don't worry about
on
that.
Fan Mail live next Monday, 24th of October. Who will win a free copy of the game? I'm on Mike.
So far, that's my favorite comment.
Very interesting game. Even that the radio gimmick died in less than 2 minutes in the game. Love the game. Looking forward to more episodes. Zach, great attitude, very positive. Dana King coming in strong and solving them puzzles. Great content, guys. I'll be buying the game if I'm not lucky enough to win. Aww.
I mean, God, that one's won my heart already. But
Yeah.
okay, let's just keep
I
going.
think, yeah, we'll read the others, but I think to be fair, that's probably going to be one of the two.
Because otherwise, we're going to pick one person to not get it, and it's going to be the person that really says they want it.
yeah.
Got him. Steve the Ghost says, I'm surprised you guys went with another puzzle game after that 12 minutes game.
we really loved the concept of 12 minutes. I think on the very first episode of that, I was really into it. And by the time we got to the fifth unaired, too hot for TV episode of 12 minutes, we were basically ready to fall out with each other. It was done.
Yeah, it gets frustrating when it's called 12 minutes and you realize it's taking you much longer than 12 minutes.
Yeah, you need a big brain to get through that one. 12 minutes.
James, give it a shot.
I did
Yeah.
play it with Erin, but Erin did not. We didn't finish it, and she said she never wanted to play it again. So
It's frustrating, right? This game is a lot more fun. This game was more like Portal 2 co-op without the portals, obviously. It was that kind of. Yeah.
Imagine all the fun of Portal 2 without dealing with those pesky portals.
Yeah, makes it a lot better. You just stand in a room. There's no way to beat any of the
Yeah. It did feel like that at one point, to be fair.
Pretty much, yeah. That was our 50-minute video right there. With T.
It's be a lot easier. It seems like we should have portals, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we would finish this game and it'd be just so much more fun, like Portal 2.
Oh my.
Kamikaze says, this is a fun game, and some of the puzzles can be
not
difficult
what he
if
said.
you're bad at fun game series. And some of the puzzles can be difficult if you're bad at communicating. I thought the game might have worked as a punishment game for you guys. Laugh out loud.
Yeah. I know, we just like to punish ourselves. There is a prequel to this called We Were Here Together. So there you go.
Was it a prequel or did it just come out first?
No, this is the one that's just come out, I think. So so that's why it would be, So we were here.
Was the first one We Were Here?
We were here to. I don't know about that. Maybe there are more. Who knows?
What was that new concert in Vegas that just got shut down? Wasn't it called Wish We Were or We Were Here Too or something? You guys might know what I'm talking about? That huge emo concert that got shut down.
No.
It was like 60 different bands for 2 days in Vegas, and the first day, and at least a lot of the bands tried to do something cool and like play at other venues for free. Like,
it was called When We Were Young.
well, okay, When We Were Young, and they already announced next year's too, even before this one. And Matt Skiba was like, they put us on the poster, but they didn't even ask if we were gonna play.
Why were they shut down? Just
Because the wind, it had like weather issues. So,
okay.
but it's crazy because it's like a huge festival that a lot of people, booked, flew out there for.
And they
I
didn't
even
consider
considered
the
doing
wind.
it, but I was like, yeah, well, it's Vegas. Fuck that place. Shithole.
Dangerous 30 to 40 mile per hour winds, sustained winds. But the thing is that it's always windy in Vegas in October.
Well, it seems like whoever did this, I don't want to say it's like fire festival levels, but it was like, this is clearly some jackass that looks like me that like threw this together without really putting too much thought into it. What if a bunch of emo kids got together in Vegas and they could watch My Bloody Valentine and then Blink-182 and then Hawthorne Heights and it'd all be there and it'll be easy. Remember Warped Tour, guys? Did you guys like Warped Tour?
Yeah, so we've got Green Day, it was Blink-182, 30 Seconds to Mars, The Offspring, Good Charlotte, 5 Seconds to Summer.
Wait, this was
Low.
Warped Tour and like one of the good years, or what was canceled in Vegas?
This is what was canceled in
I would have
Vegas.
loved to seen that show.
Pierce the Veil, Thrice, Rise Against, Something Corporate, Motion City Soundtrack,
What
Yellow
corporate?
Card.
What was the corporate thing?
Something Corporate. That's the name
Which-
of the band.
What corporate? Sorry. Go ahead.
MXPX, Sum 41, Less Than Jake. Oh, these are getting Bowling
Smaller
for
and
Soup.
smaller. Oh.
Yeah, Simple Plan. I don't know any of these ones.
I mean,
now.
Less
I
Than Jake,
knew
you know.
every band I've known, which is just breaking my
yeah,
heart.
because can you post up a picture of you in your emo days, or I mean, the beginning of your emo days?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I should find that photo. Where is that?
We were talking about this yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find it. I swore maybe it's at home. But I'm
I
in
think-
all black. I got eyeliner on. I got batteries shoved into my plugs, my ear holes.
Oh no,
my
you have
God,
your
it's,
hair swooped in the front.
I think it's. I'm sure it's on your
Well,
Facebook.
you know what? No, I'm
I
wearing
don't
a
know
black
who Something
cap.
Corporate is. I do not hate them. I just have
Oh,
no
I-
idea who they are.
Something Corporate. I mean, that's Drive Through Records, baby. We're talking Drive Through Records days. Something Corporate. Can't remember the lead singer's name. Jake something. I want to say he had
There's-
like cancer. and he
There's a
survived.
photo
Obviously.
somewhere of me. I know it's digitized, like a picture of a physical picture, like a scan, where I'm in full Juggalo face paint.
Oh, God,
Okay.
please. We need that. We need to
Somewhere.
have all
If,
of
I,
our
if I find it, I'll throw it up.
James find one where you have dreadlocks. We need to find.
What
most
was it?
embarrassing
Was it my
photos.
17th or 18th birthday? My roommates threw me a Juggalo birthday party. They got me Fago. It was the first time I had Fago. We listened to ICP. It was sick. Somebody got punched through a window.
Punched
was
through a
awesome.
window? Was the window
Through a
closed or was
window.
it open?
It was closed. So
Yeah, through.
Jesus,
Actually, through.
that is an ICP party. Whoa,
it was great. Yeah, good times.
Spooky.
I can't find this picture on your Facebook, but I like how you have an album just called James's Birthday, and it just has one picture of James eating a cupcake. That's
Are
literally
you
it.
talking about my Facebook?
Yeah.
So you
That's
found
kinda
a picture
creepy.
of James on my Facebook?
You have an album on your Facebook just called James's Birthday, and it's just got one picture of James eating a cupcake.
And I wouldn't say I was good at social media, okay? But I was celebrating a friend's birthday. I got him Sprinkles cupcakes.
It's,
Oh, I
You
do
show
remember
me
this.
someone else who was being paid minimum wage that would buy Sprinkles cupcakes for a friend. That was probably like a whole paycheck I spent. Fucking cupcakes.
James, the best birthday James ever had, one cupcake. It's just like, my cupcake.
I mean, even this one with like you with the little cape on, like you can
Oh,
tell you're a
God.
little emo.
Wait, that's when I lived in LA. I mean, I still look emo, right? I
yeah,
still do.
Yeah, it says Bakemore and you have your little cape
Oh
on.
God, that was the first time I rode a roller coaster. I was so
You're
sick.
like
I
40 in this picture.
The sad thing is, the girl who took the photo is what I had a crush on.
Here's-
It's her
here's-
birthday, and I just look like shit.
Your Facebook
Yep.
is something else, man. Like, you've also got an album called Refrigerator Knowledge, which again just has one picture on it, and it has a notepad attached to a fridge which says to buy hooker, string, ball and gag, gun. That was your shopping.
That was a good weekend, actually. To be fair, so.
That was your shopping list. And then he's just got this rather innocuous picture of a monkey eating a banana at the bottom. Looking quite, it's ridiculous. You should
Oh, well,
be.
did you find the one where I have the worst looking, like, Superman kind of thing going, but it's all three of us? It's Mitch, James, and I. Literally says it's 10 years ago
I can't
to
find
the
that
day
one.
almost. Oh, it's posted by James Heaney, that's why.
Keep your
Which
chin
when
up, knees down. Oh my goodness.
I'm so confused. I can't believe I'm being roasted through my Facebook.
Oh man, there was an improv show that was like that, right? Where they'd bring up your Facebook or your Instagram and go through it and then do an improv show based on it.
I think you're right.
That does sound familiar. Not that I know.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's check out someone else's Facebook.
Kamikaze says Zach must really like Conker's Burford to carry around that cog.
Is that a
Zach
reference?
must really like Conker's Bad Fur Day to carry around that cog.
Yeah, read it slower. It'll make more sense the third time.
Is
Zach
Con-
must
Zach
really like Conker's
must
Burford Day.
Really lick Conkers Burr fur.
It is hard to read.
Kunkus Bedfurder.
Burr furder.
Now I'm not
Further.
saying Kamikaze Ice's other comments not in in competition for the prize, but can we at least say this comment is disqualified?
Yeah, I think the other
Thumbs
one's
down.
in the running.
Yeah, give it a thumbs down for God's sakes.
This one can have a thumbs up.
There you go.
Pelagius coming in with, I love how you're practically dancing on banana peels, yet somehow tumble through in the right direction. Good job. Also, thanks to whoever wrote the guide that Zach was... Oh, that guide. Oh my God, do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do. It's fucking written by a real genius, a real Albert Einstein of our times.
And then,
Drogdor, my comment, as much as it'll be one of Zach's favorites, is not the giveaway. Just needed a video to comment on Elden King, and this is as close as it'll get. First of all, Elden King is the best Elden Ring playthrough produced by Gamefront. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Honorable Morgan Run. Doesn't even mention James.
I mean, I'm in the other one.
The whole thing is like a Monty Python skit, which is apropos considering British James is at the helm. But this James feels like classic Gamefront James. The sheer bewilderment and inability to withhold any information is something I've never witnessed, but you can't look away and want to root for this bald man to beat a game heralded as difficult by the Souls community by simply smashing L2 the whole way. My favorite bit so far was when Danny showed us his monitor and tried to blame his tunnel vision and complete disregard for his HP bar on his widescreen monitor. I was almost in tears. It was like an alien or body snatcher trying to explain human sight to a group of actual humans before Kurt Russell fries him in the thing. Keep it up, King. All right, give him both the keys.
Give him both of them.
Yeah, give him both the keys.
Give
It's
him
a shame
the
that he
keys to
can only
Gamefront.
release one. Give him the keys to Gamefront.
Well, Zach, don't you have those? Give them to him.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Let me just find them here real quick. Cling, cling, cling.
That's
cling.
really funny.
There it is.
I feel
Danny,
personally
does
attacked.
it feel good to get roasted like that?
I feel personally attacked, and
But
you
you know that you're creating joy.
I mean, as long as people are having fun, I suppose that's the main thing. It's
Yeah.
but
Sure, it's at your expense. It's at my expense. Is that James doesn't even get mentioned, so it's not at his expense.
Yeah.
I am going to have to unequip the Ashes of War and never use it again. I think that's the only way forward.
How is that the answer?
Because everyone keeps going on about it.
Because that's the only thing everyone's like, hey, you should learn how to fight because you've got one really powerful thing and you're just doing that over and over again. It's getting you killed. You should learn how to fight and then use it at the appropriate time. And you're like, fine, I'll never use it again. That's what's happening.
I'll show them.
It makes no sense. It's like you're like, fine, you don't like me using the Ash of War every time, then I'm putting the shield away. Doesn't make any sense.
All
The
right.
Ash of War is not the problem. It's what it does to your brain.
Well, we'll deal with this on Saturday. I'm done for the week. So
Done for the week.
My.
who are we
Late
picking?
Monday, got a week of rest.
So Drogdor's
definitely doing
disqualified
Elmono
because he doesn't want it, so he's disqualified. Elmono Mike, congratulations, you've won
I
a
have to
copy
assume
of the
that
game.
Pill already has this game. Pill, do you have this game?
Yeah, Pill, do you have this game?
I feel like Pill always has the games.
I was
he's
going to give
played it, or
Kamikaze Ice one, but it sounds like he's already got it too because he's talking about how it's a fun game series. So is
Well, if
Kamikaze
we're
Ice there?
picking our favorites, I feel like Almano Mike has got to be like he pulled on my heartstrings, and that gives him an automatic favorite.
Yeah, sorry, James, you weren't paying
Drogdor-
attention. We all agreed that Mono Mike would
I
definitely
know.
get
I'm
it.
just recapping, but then Drogdor is the obvious second. It was such a good comment with so much truth. Even if he says it's not for the giveaway, if he's saying he doesn't want it, sure.
That's what he's saying.
just saying. Is he saying it in the Twitch chat?
No, he's saying it by saying it's not for the giveaway. He's excluding himself.
Yeah.
He's just
And he's
saying
even
like
claiming
he's
I
not
would
just
think it's
coming
my
in.
favorite.
if you're
He
excluding
doesn't
yourself,
want it, or he already
Yeah.
has it. He's excluding himself for some reason.
there could be
All
so,
right.
Or he
like,
wants
there could be
somebody else to
someone
get
here who
it.
actually wants the kid the game. You know.
I think he's just saying that he could have put that comment in any video. I think he's just saying like he understands it might be breaking the rules. It might not be what we're supposed to do. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
So let's say let's say that El Mono Mike is one. Steve the Ghost ruled himself out.
Is it compatible for PlayStation?
I believe so, but the keys we've got are for Steam.
code?
So the codes are for Steam.
The keys are not compatible for
the keys are not
Yeah.
compatible. It's for Steam, so you need to enable it on Steam.
Oh, El Mono Mike doesn't have a computer.
This is the worst giveaway ever. Can't even do it.
Anyway, fucking sucks.
Okay, anybody who wants it?
I guess
just
I'll take it.
fucking-
Should I make a comment?
So
yeah.
Mono Mike doesn't have a computer. Steve the Ghost doesn't want it. Pill's probably got it. Drogdor's ruled himself out. That leaves Kamikaze.
Wait, where is
Ice.
Pill? Why isn't he commented?
Yeah,
So we're gonna give it to Kamikaze Ice,
Where's Pill? Where's Ice?
and then now you guys have to buy a key for El Mono Mike.
Pill's
not interested, really.
Pill's not interested.
There he
Is there anybody in the chat right now who would
You
like
can't
a free
believe
copy
this What is
of?
this game called?
It's called We Were Here
Nobody
Forever.
wants it.
Is there anybody who would like a free copy of We Were Here Forever right now on Steam? Specifically.
I wouldn't
Not
mind
you.
I got
James,
Not
you have
you.
access to it. You sick freak.
You can play it anytime you like. You can't even give stuff away around it. It's ridiculous, man.
That's,
I don't,
that's not true, Danny. We might be better off giving James one. We don't need another Spider-Man issue like last time.
James is never going to play it.
Well, you don't know that.
No, I do know that.
You don't. You don't know.
It's not going to
that.
come out on PlayStation until 2023.
Okay, we'll get you a code then. Remind us.
Boy.
It feels good to laugh. It's just you got to do it sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Give it to Hugo of Karaya.
Yeah.
Sucker shouldn't have written anything. You get a code. You get a code.
Mike,
We're gonna
remind us that we in 2023 that we owe you
Yeah.
one.
We'll get you your fucking PlayStation code in 2023.
No, Hugo, you have to take it now.
You have to. You have to.
Do you know?
And Eric, you just doomed yourself too. Now you have to take a code.
Now, everyone who makes a comment from now until the end of fan mail gets one.
Do you know?
Oh
do
my
you,
god! You guys
do you
are
know?
making big agreements you can't withhold.
Here's do you know? Here's the real tragic thing, right? Like the surprise was
These poor
supposed.
developers.
The poor game developers who've done this because actually the surprise was whoever won the keys, if they then email the developers Total Mayhem Games support with that key, they would also get a bunch of free merch sent to them as well.
No, are you kidding?
Nope. That was the deal.
Oh,
So it seems like nobody gave a fuck. So what does it matter anyway? Whatever. You can't even do. This is why we can't have nice things on this channel because it all goes wrong.
The nice things we get, no one has any interest in.
It's a good, but
Elden Ring
I know, but it's not like it's a bad game. It's a really good game, and you have to take all kinds of the whole spectrum of.
We twisted Phil's arm.
Yeah. Now people are.
Phil's gonna
Now
take
we have to try and sell it to them. Please take the free
Feels-
game.
Feels so bad. Okay, fine, guys.
Yeah, it's true. All right.
So we noticed that the 2 codes we gave you haven't been redeemed yet. We're just wondering if this was worth our time at all. But thanks a lot, Gamefront. Don't contact us again, okay?
why don't we give it to Pill and we'll give it to Hugo and they can play together?
Well, that would be the thing. That was the idea, really.
Matchmaker, making front of a match.
Whoever won it would obviously play. You have a friend to play with, with the other person who won. That was the idea.
Yeah.
We're
Let's
all
do
friends
that.
here.
Give it to Hugo and give it to Pill and we'll make them play together.
Yeah, we're gonna make you play together, you guys.
We're gonna force
Set a
them to
time
play
aside.
together.
Yeah, you guys gotta play together.
Boy.
Yeah. Stream it. Which is
Just
stream it.
listen, your moms
Give you
are
access
friends.
to the Gamefront.
I know you guys don't know each other, but your moms are friends. The moms are hanging out. You're gonna have to play together.
Did
Well,
Hugo even
you know-
comment on the video? Or we just?
Jessica just got a new bottle of Vouv. She wants to share it. So yes, you got to hang out with Henry today. Hi, my name's Henry.
Okay.
All right,
My mom
all right,
lets
all
me
right,
eat
all right,
my
all
booger.
right. We're keeping the keys. No one's getting them.
That's right, fuckers. No one gets anything nice
No
anymore.
keys. No.
No one's getting the keys.
No one wins the keys.
Zach will buy Elmono Mike a key when it comes out on PlayStation.
He can play by himself.
Nobody's getting any of the keys, all right? We're keeping the merch.
This is ridiculous, man.
Well,
All
no,
right,
send a key to Bill.
I'll send one
And
to
then we'll
Bill.
have another key if somebody can. We'll try to give it away next fan mail. Every fan mail we'll try to give it away until we give it.
Some sucker that shows up.
Wait,
guess
can we
I'll
raid
take it.
somebody and just give it to be like, hey, bro?
Yeah, let's raid this guy named
Wait,
Shroud.
can we find somebody who's playing the game?
Oh, genius! That is the smartest thing.
We were
We've
here
ever thought
forever.
of.
We were here
And we're
forever.
gonna give it to somebody that's already playing the game. I don't know how genius that
No,
is.
we give it to somebody in the. Oh my gosh. We give it to somebody who's watching somebody play the game because they probably want it.
Here's what I'm going to
Unless-
do. Here's what I'm going to do.
Most of the channels I found are in German. Do you think it'll be easy for us to talk to a group of German people?
Yeah,
slow,
we'll figure it out.
slow down, slow
Hey.
down. I'm going to give one to Pill.
Great.
Okay.
I'm going to give the other one that's on PC to James.
Oh,
What?
I will buy Elmono Mike a copy on PlayStation out of my own money, and then we can let Elmono Mike claim the free goodies with James's key.
Hmm.
Does that sound
Oh
fair?
no! You don't think
No.
James wanted the free goodies?
I mean,
James-
that's kind of what I was.
Okay.
Kind of what I was.
You just
'Cause I'm
wanted
never
mer-
gonna. I'm never
you got-
gonna
because
play
you're
that
gonna-
game.
Yeah, so what do you want the merch for then if you're not going to play it?
He doesn't.
I'm kidding.
yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He doesn't. Look, this is who we should jump onto this channel right here.
No, Morgan.
No, it's done.
I think
It's done.
Danny's right.
I
Not
am-
only will I do that, but maybe I can play the game with either Pill or with. Well, I can't play with Elmono Mike until,
No, it's crossplay. So I think you can crossplay on
but
it.
not until 2023.
Oh, I see.
Put it in your calendar, Elmono.
Put it in your calendar. All right, yeah. I mean, I should have stayed up front that it was Steam only. So
James
I will.
is gonna play with
I will buy Elmono Mike a copy on PlayStation, and I'll give James the Steam key, and we'll make sure you get the goodies. I'll be in touch, Toot Sweet, with all the details. If you're not on the Discord server, just go on to Discord. Just go on our Discord server so I can get in touch.
Make sure to follow us on TikTok, Snapchat.
I think
all the cool spots.
you're both on Discord. I'll find you on there.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Congratulations
and-
on
and
what
Truth
has
Square.
been
And
the
Truth
worst contest that we've ever run on this channel. So much so that it's actually cost me money. It's great. No, it's all good.
Follow us on
Yeah.
Truth Social and
Parlor.
you can win.
Parlor. Get us on Parlor.
What is Parlor? I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, you
Stop.
haven't?
Yeah,
Okay.
what is Parlor? I've never heard of that.
Sounds like a trick.
You guys really don't. Is it? Am I being
They're dumb.
tricked here?
Just
Oh.
no, they're just being.
I've
dumb.
been kicked off the camera.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah, if
Um,
you mentioned Truth Social, you got kicked out.
That's what happens.
They
QAnon.
censor you, bro.
I got some things to say.
All our cameras are in
Oh, nice.
all kinds of weird places. Let me fix that.
Can I just buzz around?
Yeah, like the DVD screensaver.
Yeah, bouncing from each corner.
Just
That'd be kind
bounce.
of fun. Could we do that with all of our cameras?
It would be amazing if we could. I'm going to look into it.
Yes, that's what we should spend our time on. I like that ours have the. Oh, I guess everyone has the gold. It's what it changes. Oh, it moves around. Trippy. I'm having so much fun, guys.
Okay.
All right, well, that's a wrap, I guess.
Wait. Yeah. What happened to TikTok? Man, TikTok.
What about it? I proved the point that it's very successful and easy to get views, and then I left.
And you know what? I'll look after it again. What I do have plans to
The
restart.
video that you put up did not do well.
Did it not? I thought I did a good job.
No, it didn't.
Well, it was a good video. What was the video
Which
again?
video?
You
was it?
complaining about Twitter getting hacked?
No, not that one. Fuck that noise.
Did not do well.
Yeah. That was so great.
No, there was one. There was
Gamefront
one.
people. This is Danny coming to you. Who the fuck is this guy?
There was one
Oh,
with
Twitter
my.
has been hacked.
I thought
Bezos UK version.
I thought there was one with me dying in Elden Ring somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh
there's-
no,
Oh, is
my
there?
I thought you meant my Windows XP one. That did very well. Everyone likes that.
Oh
one.
yeah, that one did well because I gave it the proper hashtags.
Well, anyway, well, we'll get back to it soon. When the website's finished, I'll start doing all the things again. But until then, I've just got no.
Oh yeah, when's the website? Can we get Mikey back in here? When's the
Mikey,
website?
get back in here, Mikey. Where's the website?
Mikey, we got a couple questions
please.
about the
Mikey.
website. You could-
What was
you have a
that?
second?
There was that like post that was like on October something's gonna happen. I like thought that was a secret. way of saying that.
Yeah, that was. I think what happened was people found problems with it again, and then it's not done until it's done. The
But
problem.
we're getting close, ish.
Well, every time we think we're finished, people find more problems. Well, maybe me. I find more problems with it. It's my fault, to be honest.
Why don't you just take the approach like Volition and CD Projekt Red and,
and
just release that?
just
fucking thing?
release the fucker anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Throw it out there.
that
Is there
Any
not a way that we
community
could?
that's used to it. It's the gaming community.
Yeah.
We can't just
I
do an early access on Steam release of the website.
But we've already done that. You were part of it, remember?
Alpha.
No, we already did that. You were part of it, remember?
On Steam?
Well, you don't release a website on Steam, James.
Well, that was the joke. I mean,
All right.
Wait, I thought you didn't get jokes.
I don't.
he doesn't. He
get
doesn't.
them.
He, do- he,
I don't get them either.
he doesn't do jokes. What was I going to say? I
Yeah,
can't
sell
remember.
the
Oh
fixes
yeah.
of DLC. See if the ghost has the
Sta-
right.
yeah. Well, to be honest, the problem is that Gamefront/Valorant has been doing that for the last 20 years. So we thought we'd do something different and actually finish it this time, and
Okay.
then release it. It might make a difference. It might not.
I can just see the camera pulling out from behind, and there's just like the silhouette of you in front of the screen, and it's just like you pressing the button to upload the website, and then you croak.
Yep. and then there's just some confetti cannons and just the sound of
No, I would say no. Then you hear this tube that's like in the corner that's like warms up, starts to glow, and then there's just like this pod version of you that's in there, just like covered in jelly, just like.
oh, so it's like some sort of like I've been plugged in. I'm the one powering it.
Yeah.
Sort of
You're
shit.
basically, you just like continuously are rebirthed, and it's just like another Danny clone comes out and just like squirms over to the computer. It's like, oh, time to make version 4 of Gamefront.
Well, it's not me making it. It's Mikey, really. Mikey does all the good stuff.
Oh, so he's in the tube with you, and you're both covered in jelly.
Yeah, because we're brothers. so obviously we're
You're
both-
making me hungry.
We should probably
Well.
end the stream. Morgan,
I
what are you
think
going to
so.
stream tomorrow?
What?
What
Did you
s-
finish Sekiro?
I'm on the last boss. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll. Maybe it'll take the full 2 hours, but after I beat it, it's just gonna be chill time. But I am on the last boss.
And what about after Sekiro? What game? Have you decided yet?
I'm gonna get my pen. I'm gonna go home.
He's going to get his pen. He's going to get his bic, and he's going to leave.
Yeah,
He's done.
What have you been
retiring.
working towards this whole time?
Are you genuinely going to give up Twitch streaming? It's like
Huh?
the highlight of people's day, seeing you every morning.
Yeah.
People,
I know, and you know what they say about too much of a good thing, right?
All right.
Seriously
well,
though.
I mean, just spend that 2 hours doing like peaceful meditation or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or whatever.
It'll finally
gets you
give
there.
James enough time to eat some goddamn oatmeal before he has to start work.
God knows.
All right.
Just has like an oat bag, like a horse.
No, I don't know. People were talking about God of War. People were talking about
God of War's a good one.
Chatter.
That would be a fun one.
Well, it's
Bloodborne would be
Halloween. Why don't
sick.
you play a game like maybe Outlast? That's a pretty short game that's really scary.
Outlast.
Write your ideas down, okay? I mean, this is just
What
crazy.
is
This
We're
is supposed. This should be
workshopping
off.
this?
Yeah, this should
Or
be
Alan
off
Wake. Have you ever played
stream.
Alan Wake?
Oh God, this.
Come on.
Everybody, don't
Wake's a
walk.
great
Don't
game.
look. Don't look.
Is it Souls like?
Alan
No, not
Wake.
really.
No.
Oh.
Alan Wake is fantastic. Have you played Dead Space?
Oh, they're
We
doing a
played a
Dead
little bit
Space
together.
remake.
I think almost
Played Dead
everybody.
Space together.
almost
Didn't we
everybody
play-
wants
we played
Bloodborne.
Like we did record one episode and we had audio issues, so we stopped forever.
Oh, really? You didn't even release it?
Wasn't it Dead Space or what was that game? It's like with zombies in space.
That sounds like Dead Space.
Yeah.
Because there's dead things in space.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely did. We tried to record an episode and we had audio issues. But now we wouldn't because we have the boards and stuff, so we could retry it.
The boards. Yeah. And and there's the reboot and what's the other one that's coming out? Callisto?
The
But
Callisto Protocol.
Yeah.
we shouldn't be doing more long form content that is just videos. It should be live streamed
Yes.
and then turned into videos.
We'll take that offline.
I'm gonna
Turns
say it
into
every week.
Soylent Green. Okay. And the Requiem, Danny. When are you going to get around to that Requiem?
I'm
I think it's
I'm
gonna be
filming
in
it.
2 months or so. We're gonna
No.
release it.
I'm filming it today to be
The
released.
game came out last week, right?
I know. I'm filming it today, and
So,
it's going to be
couple
released
more months,
by
guys.
Wednesday.
Just
No.
hold
I promise, I'm going to do it today. Even if I have to stay up till 3 a.m, I'm doing it today. Okay. Promise, I'm doing it today. It might not be out today, but it'll be. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going to film it today. It'll be on Patreon, hopefully today, if not first thing tomorrow, and then it'll be out on Wednesday. That's the plan.
Okay.
I'm doing
As long as you
Food Truck
stick into it.
Simulator as well, but that might be a bit late. That's already a bit late. But Requiem, I'm doing it. I promise. I'll do it. I'll do it today. Promise.
And we're gonna get that Witcher 3 playthrough out soon too.
Okay,
Well, I
bye.
abandoned it halfway through.
Oh, I thought that would have
Okay.
been a game right up your alley.
It was very fun, but I was like, yeah, a lot of this, a lot of the same.
Ah,
The combat wasn't, it's more RPG than action for me.
That's how. Yeah.
How the hell do you ban people on there's like some really dodgy messages going on
OnlyFans?
YouTube. Oh boy.
yeah, YouTube, not OnlyFans. Sorry, YouTube.
You just report them, right?
Yeah, it's alright, I've done it. Dealt with. Cool.
Why can't I access the YouTube page anymore? Danny, you banned me.
The Shadow
Oh.
Man.
All about the shadow ban.
Knows.
Right, we really have to go now. Ta-ta, everyone.